Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am recording this video to talk about my Gene Keys journey because if you are choosing to walk alongside me in a guidance program with the Gene Keys, I I know that for me it would be helpful to know about about my own Gene Keys journey if I was going into a similar program. So I just wanted to share a little bit about what attracted to me to the Gene Keys and why. So first, the Gene Keys is self-proclaimed as um, a path to self-illumination, to awakening or awareness of oneself. And that's what attracted me to it. For my whole life, I've been looking to understand myself in a deeper way. Personality tests, astrology, whatever it is. Um, and so that's, what attracted me to it. They had a profile. I could look at my my profile and everything and yeah, it resonated when I first looked at it. But then I kind of lost track of it. But then Richard continued to pop up, and particularly the way he is just an amazing human. And I was listening to a podcast one time, and it was him talking about awakening. And he was talking about awakening as a series of softenings one goes through in their life that that awakens who they really are. Um, and yeah, he was talking about, um, yeah, once you start that process, the the true nature of yourself starts to awaken, starts to come online, starts to manifest, and it's a deeply soft and feminine way because essentially, as I've learned more with Richard and the way he talks about, it's about how you reach that awakening, how you find who you really are. It's a slow, intimate, feminine route because and it ends up being just a journey to your heart, and the heart opens slowly and softly. um, there's a lot of um, his art of contemplation, for example, is the core of his teaching. It's not the profile, it's not the gifts. Those are 64 beautiful archetypes, but it's about they exist everywhere. They exist in all these wisdom systems, and he synthesized them to make them easier to um, go deeper with them. And what you do is you just take time to slowly drink them in and open up. Um, and he also has different methods that he talks about. The art of contemplation, for example, he talks about pausing. And in order to do that, you have to just take moments, take pauses throughout your day, and slowly more space becomes available uh, for making choices that resonate with who you are, for feeling things in the moment, connection to your heart, all of those things. Um, and that's what really kind of stuck with me. The other piece that stuck with me was the way he described a certain archetype, or for him, it's a gene key that is corresponding to the DNA within us. There's 64 of them, and we each have a different mix of gene keys, and each gene key is an energy, an archetype that has 3 different frequencies. They are the same, but at different levels. So there is a shadow at the low frequency, a gift at the creative frequency, um, and a city at the divine essence. Um, and what really struck me was not telling you who you are, but showing you that there are different levels to that. And for example, and they're all based on love, the spectrum of fear to love. So when in fear, we are going to express more in the shadow as opposed to, um, we add love to that, and we find we're more creative, and we're more, we find the gift in that shadow. So for example, my life's work is Gene Key 64, and that has the shadow of confusion, the gift of imagination, and the city of illumination. So I just shared with you a lot of info about how I've always been searching. I've always been thinking about who I am or what I'm meant to do or be. And when you are thinking all of those things and the ideas are flowing, that can be confusing, especially when you're in fear and you're wondering, oh, like, I need to figure out who I am. I have all these ideas, I'm confused. But if you provide space around that and you embrace that confusion and you love it, you love that aspect of all these ideas flowing, then you rise to the gift of imagination. You actually can love that fact that you can be confused, because it also gives birth to the ability to imagine new ways of being. And that's what I'm doing now. So that's an example of what would normally seem as the opposite. It actually, when you apply love to it, the gift is revealed from within inside. So that's like a very small piece of my Gene Keys journey. I'd love to share more, but the series of softenings, and I'm hoping that you are curious and want to explore more with me or on your own. It's really a system of self-guided wisdom and illumination. So thank you, and hope to see you.